Hi all. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the live. Uh, it's St. Patrick's Day. Can you guys hear me? So it's St. Patrick's Day, which uh, is always a fun holiday to celebrate. But the channel also hit 55,000 subscribers yesterday. It's crazy. To all the new folks out there, welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. But we'll crack a drink open. See what we got going on down here. Oop, my light wasn't turned on. Okay. What is up, y'all? So we've got a Nebraska Brewing Company beer we're gonna sip on tonight, and it is called Farrell's Irish Red Ale. Product of the USA. Farrell's Irish Red was the first beer ever produced by Nebraska Brewing Company, a medium-bodied ale that has found its way into the hearts of our faithful fans, embraced by all those who enjoy its subtle mesh of rich malted barley varieties. 5.6%. Hopefully you guys can see some of that. So we're going to sip on that and just hang out for a bit. There's the possibility that old Greg will show up. I don't know if he will. But hello, everyone. Nick, thanks for the donation. Thanks for the beer money. 55, here's the 60. Yes, cheers. Cheers, Richard from Tennessee. The beer's tasty. I don't know what really constitutes a red ale, but it's pretty good. Not too bitter or anything like that. Tiffany, you need to get the wifey out of her shell. Yeah, one of these days. Tyler Wood Bushcraft, thanks for the donation. Yes, everybody hit that like button. When I'm in Iowa, hit you up to do some truck camping. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I wrote that down. I know you mentioned that in a comment. I'll have to check out the video. Nick's Random Adventures. Yeah, I watched Steve's video. That was pretty good. The Gannis in the stew that looked pretty tasty. I saw Mav burned his carpet up. That was a bit of a bummer. Hopefully he gets that sorted. That's one of the reasons I don't really want to run a diesel heater inside like he did. And he spilled diesel. That's gotta suck. But maybe it's time for new carpet. Steve, thank you for the donation. Cheers, Steve. Mick McGrath, who makes good spinning reels in the USA? I use a lot of Fluger and Shimano stuff. What do I have down here? I don't have much down here that I bought. Like I got an Abu Garcia combo right here. It's been fine. I haven't used that one much lately. But like the couple of catfish rods that I have, I've got Shimano reels on them, and these are like cheaper blister pack Shimano Siennas, and they've been good. The rod that I was using in my last video where I caught the smallmouth, that was a Fenwick rod with a Fluger reel on it, and that one works really well also. Did I miss anything? Padre Island, just in time. Padre Island would be cool. Quady Island would be really cool. Cathera, no kids. Yeah, I'm wearing a bunch of green. I've got a green flannel, a green Sublime shirt, some green pantalones, pajama pantalones. And then this is an old Nebraska green camouflage hat. Eric, cheers. Thanks for the donation. Cheers from Arizona. Double nickel. Thank you. Adjusted Bean 19. How hard is it to find spots to camp at? Not hard at all, dude. I am constantly just looking around on maps and finding places to camp. Your state will have like directories that you can look at that'll tell you all the paid campsites, all the public campsites. Like they're really not hard to find, and there's so many around here. And a lot of people just they don't search. They hear of the big names and they go to those, but it's the most popular parks anyways. Uh, but yeah, like there's so many spots around here that I just haven't been to yet. They're all over the place, and even not necessarily like your state, but a lot of little towns, at least in the Nebraska area and like the Midwest, there's a lot of small towns that will have like you can camp at the fairgrounds or they'll have like a little city park that you can camp in. Like there's spots everywhere. Plus all the public places that you can camp at, like many Walmarts, Cracker Barrel. I know some places like some Home Depot and Lowe's locations might allow you to sleep in the parking lot. Any major truck stop, you can sleep there overnight. So yeah, there's all sorts of places you can go to. But where are we at down here? Sausage George, bucket list spots you want to camp. I don't know. I mean, I've got so many places written down. Bucket list stuff is just getting out of the United States. Like even if it's Alaska or Hawaii, getting off the mainland. But camp on an island is would be one. Nothing specific, but like go to Canada, go to Mexico, just get out of the United States. Nothing terribly specific. Biker Beast, what was my favorite camping spot? I don't know. I don't have one specific favorite because every spot that you go to has cool aspects of it. Depending on where you're at in the United States, I guess. Like it can be whatever you want. Um, I've gone to so many cool spots. Like it's more about the memories and things like that. Like just as much as it is the spot. Uh, but I find every spot that I'm at, I find it to be pretty cool. Um, Manny Tahoe, what kind of tablet do I use? It's a Samsung tablet. I don't know. It's old, but it works. Like the only thing we use it for is watching movies. Green River in Utah. I'll write that down. Tim PT, have I been to Yellowstone? Yes. Um, it was really cool, but and correct me if I'm wrong, and I might be wrong, and it might not be terribly hard to get permission, but I don't believe you can film in national parks. So there's that also. Green River, Utah. Making Magic Fishing. What up, homie? When are you gonna catch that flight out here? Ooh. Outdoors with Bailey. Yeah, you need some kind of permit. I know there's a lot of people that just do it, and I don't know what like the specific regs are on it, but I'm sure since there's an exchange for money for services or something like that, there's going to be regulations against that go with it. Holly Andreas, go live while camping. Yeah, I need to. I'm actually waiting on a new phone. My phone is kind of jacked up, and so it's supposed to be here sometime around the 25th. I got the new S21 Ultra on the way. Nexus Incognito. Have I seen any paranormal or Sasquatch around my camp? I don't think so. I might see doubles of things if I have too many step twos. You know what I mean? But no. Joe W, why am I not camping? I should be. I cleaned my truck up pretty good. I pulled my old sleeping bag out to put the lightweight summer one in. I need to put new sheets in. I vacuumed everything. I'd actually like to pull the carpet out. It's not centered perfectly. The last time I pulled it out and power washed it, I didn't put it in perfectly. I think it's raining outside. So I'd like to pull that out quick, but yeah, no, I just need to get back out there. Still waiting on the transmission cooler lines. And actually, the homie Brock actually was over here today. We hung out for a little while, and he had to take a photo of my RPO codes because there's a couple different ones, and so yeah, we gotta wait for that. I don't want to do anything like too crazy, like a trip too far crazy, and have like my transmission lines blow out because that would suck. I mean, it would be fun to then have an excuse to upgrade, but I don't want to break it on purpose. You know what I mean? Nick Young all nighttime episode, like an all night thing. I mean, I could stay up all night. There's a video, an older video with um, God, what's his bucket? I'm terrible with names. Uh, with Ed. There's a video with Ed where me and Ed went out to do some camping, and he set up his tent, got all elaborate with it, and we got everything set up, and then we sat up all night and we catfish, and we never went to sleep. There's a video. Um, Steven, thanks for the donation. Gas money. I have a Silverado myself, and she likes to drink the fuel. Enjoy the videos. Cheers. Yes. Yeah, I get about 13 and a half miles to the gallon, and I have to run 91 octane or better because of the cam and tune. So it does get a little bit expensive. The prices have come back down a little bit, but um, so that'll definitely get put to good use. We're going to do more motorcycle camping this summer for sure. I have that second motorcycle that like I've never really shown or talked about on the channel that we will get running again this year. I just haven't got to that yet. Like our weather, we're still in that phase where it's gonna snow again, but we're having like 70-degree weather. But we always get like a snowstorm late late in the season. Like we've had them in May, you know. So not that that's stopping me at all, but we'll get that stuff ready and get some gear with that. There's a couple different things I'd like to try tent wise. Um, and if you guys are following along and you watched the 50K live stream and you caught it, I talked about how we're going to be doing a giveaway. I have basically 99% of the stuff sitting over there. Um, and we'll be doing an announcement shortly. It's just going to be in a video. You're going to have to watch. It's going to be in the middle of the video, so you'll just have to watch an upcoming video. But there's a good amount of stuff, and we might have some other stuff that goes with it too. So you never know. But so stay tuned for that. I have most of the stuff here, and the homie Kelvin even printed out another beer holder thing. I'll show you. I don't want to give nothing away. But I got a backpack. I'll show you the backpack. Does that stuff look familiar? I couldn't find the all black one that I usually wear, but we've got the same backpack. I got a bunch of stuff over here. So you guys are going to have to stay tuned for that. Toby Goodman, cheers. Thanks for the donation, man. John Knapp, anybody like cooking Jiffy Pop over the campfire? Man, it's been a long time. Like, I can remember the last trip that I had that, and I was probably 15 or 16 years old. It was a night. Patrick Skipworth calling for snow tonight and tomorrow here in Kansas. Yeah, they're saying it's possible here in the Omaha area also. It won't really amount to much, but it's doing something outside right now. It's windy. Brandon Carter, what's the deal with chili and cinnamon rolls? That's just a Midwest staple. That's just what people eat. Kelly Brew, why the nickname? It's just the nickname. Uh, there is a story behind it. Maybe one of these days we'll talk about it, but it's just the nickname. Crazy Quady. It's Quady. Some people, like most people, will probably think it's Quady, but it's Crazy Quady. It rhymes. Stu Allen, are tornadoes a big risk in your state? Yeah, they are. But surprisingly, I've never actually seen one on the ground. I would love to see one. I know there was one, there's been a couple around here within the last couple of weeks. Maybe we'll try to do some storm chasing, but that is also dangerous. It'd be cool to get like a ride along with one of these actual storm chasers. Maybe I'll have to see if I can make that happen. What we got going on down here? Julian Benson, I should go truck camp with my wife. We've got a trip coming up, but we're staying in cabins for that one. Mikey877, I am good. Cheers. Thanks for the subscription. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate the support. I hope you stick around and stay a while. I can't pronounce that. Makos, love from Finland. Cheers from across the pond. Daniel C. Thank you for the donation. Getting you into fishing. Go for it. It's, I mean, it's really, it's an enjoyable thing to do. It can occupy some dead space at camp if you're camped by a lake. Um, if you're catfishing, you can just throw a line out and wait for a bell to ring. Or you can actively walk around and fish. You know, don't be afraid to use a bobber and a worm. You know, uh, just get out there and fish. It's fun to do. It's really fun to do. I enjoy it. I'd love to catch something like big this year. I would love to go sturgeon fishing, like up north, catch like a 10-foot sturgeon. That'd be sweet. Catch a shark out in the ocean, but we'll see if we can make anything like that happen. But the beer is tasty, y'all. The beer is tasty. Where are we at? Did I miss anything? Something else in here. Oh, we gotta sneak in. Oh. Oh. Can you guys see me yet? Oh yeah, I can see it over here. There we go. Don't run away. I gotta change the settings. If I can do that. Here, let's try this. See if that makes it any better. Okay, we got you. All right. Hopefully I almost, and I feel like my phone is being throttled. Yeah, that does not look very good. I don't know where we're at. It might be lagging behind quite a bit. I've got an old phone. Oh no, we're gonna get there. I'm grabbing another one. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Kelvin B, think you could shotgun a beer out of that can handle? Oh, crap, Kelvin. I suppose I have to, don't I? That's going to make it weird. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. I'm not going to show the new one, though, because that might be, it's of a different variant. Oh, I can't, I'm going to shotgun a Coors, and it doesn't fit, because the Coors Light are tall and skinny. So, no, I cannot shotgun a beer out of here. I don't want to shotgun one of these other ones, but I suppose it's St. Patrick's Day, right? Tim PT never did ice fish. You should have got out there. Jim G, the step 2. It's a Farrell's Irish Red Ale, product of Nebraska Brewing Company. All right, we'll see how's the best way to do this. I know I feel like oh no, is this good? Can I change it here? There we go. Are we locked in? I don't know. This is going to be... I left my knife upstairs. I should have a knife down here. All right. Oh, Brandon, I can't show that comment. That's inappropriate. Brandon Carter wants to know. I'll just show it. You just squat down, Brandon. That's how you poop in a bag. Unroll bag and hold it on your butt. If you got to do it, you got to do it. I don't have keys on me. I got pajama pants on. All right. Oh, it's got to go a little bit sideways so I can put the thing on. I don't know how. Can I do it this way? I'll do it like that. All right, I really don't want to shotgun this beer, but it's the only one I've got that's going to fit in there. So, Kelvin, this one's for you. Thanks for the donation. Clark Olinger, will I do a video on my tattoos? Probably not anytime soon. Ooh, if I get a new one, I'll do that, but we don't need to talk about that stuff. This is terrible. All right. How is this going to work? I spilled a lot of that. Thankfully, I have paper towels and plastic on the carpet. That was awkward. That's not the handle for shotgunning anything, but it works great. We'll drink the next one. Never again. Yeah, there was probably a quarter of that hit the floor. My bad on that one. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. No green beer, but we've got a Irish beer. All right, we're gonna just enjoy this one. Put this away. Bill's outdoors and for the St. Patty's Day shotgun and a 16th of a gallon of gas. Cheers, man. Thank you. Thanks for the donation. Put that back in the backpack. Lon Bowers, green beer's overrated. Yeah, but if you're at a bar or something for an event like this and they have green beer, I would drink one. Why not? Peekaboo 22 from Minnesota. Cheers. Jeff Heaslip, when's the next spicy food vid gonna happen? The next video I got is a catch and cook. We'll see how that goes. Banahex, cheers, thanks for the donation. You ordered a truck cap 2 weeks ago. Can't wait to go. My wife wants to know where you got the raccoon canoe thing. That is from Hobby Lobby. And that's awesome that you got a cap. Hopefully the wait's not too long right now. And cheers, man. I hope your adventures are great. Eileen from Dublin. Cheers, Eileen. Happy St. Patrick's Day, at least here in the United States. Pammy, has anybody got you a lava lamp for my truck? No. I've never seen a small one. It would be neat. Too bad that's not green. No, I'm not going to eat a cactus. Somebody asked that earlier. I've had this one for many, many years. My wife and I painted these cups at a local like pottery place where you could paint them and then they'll fire them and whatever. So you can see I went for the messy look. And she's got a nice fade going on. Paul Slade, what's up with the cacti? We usually have all this upstairs, but I figured they're green. Might as well bring them down. And the homie Kelvin made these things, the flower pots. They're 3D printed. Same as the beer handle he made me. And yeah, that's like an air plant. I don't know if that one needs watered particularly much, but I don't know what this is. So I think this might be the orchid. I have no idea what that is. But we got a lot of plants. Kelly Brew, what's my favorite color? Like actual color is like a blue. I like a dark, I don't know, many shades of blue. Blue and gray. Blue, gray, and black. Dark green. Everything I have that's green is dark green. I don't wear a lot of colors. Like in my videos, I typically wear black and gray. That's just, I don't know, black, gray, blue, dark green. I don't know. I like a lot of different colors. Like if I have, the next vehicle I get, if I get to choose the color or something like that specifically, I don't know. It's not going to be white. As much as I would like black, a color would be better. My last truck was black, so. Texan CB, do I watch Lone Wolf? I love his portable wood stove. Yeah, I watch his videos. That would be really cool. I just like that's too small of a space for me, but I've never ran and I think I've mentioned this on a video, like I've never gone hot tenting. So he's probably way more used to that and comfortable with it. I don't know if I'd want a little wood stove in the back there. Maybe if it was an 8-foot bed, I'd feel more comfortable with it, but Tyler Wood Woodcraft, cheers. Peekaboo 22, have I ever been to Minnesota? Yeah, there's quite a few videos from Minnesota. The last time I was up there was for ice fishing. There's a video like a month or so back called like 3 days overnight camping in freezing temperatures or something like that. Yeah. And there's a few up there. There's one that my wife and I went up and stayed in a cabin. I think it's called A Day at the Lakefront Cabin or something like that. There's another one where we went and saw the Jolly Green Giant, which is like the video right before that. I think it's called like a Jolly Green Giant and a road trip or something. Yeah, there's videos from Minnesota way back too. Kim Eddington, cheers. Thanks for the donation. Cheers to you. Tim PT, hell yeah, I like cactus. I like cactus. Bucks fan 541. Have I ever been to the Northeast states? I've been to Connecticut. I was out there a couple of different times for a couple weeks at a time for some work training for a different company that I used to work for. And God, where was that actually at? Uh, I went to the Mark Twain House and Museum out there in Connecticut, and then I drove to like the Long Island Sound area. I ate at uh, a seafood place that was like right on the beach area. I can't remember the name of it, and that's kind of the extent of how far I've been northeast. I grew up going to like Ohio. I had some family lived out there, and we did a bunch of sailing. Like I've been to Pelee Island and Put in Bay on Lake Erie, but like I've never been to Maine or anywhere like super that far. Uh, David Burkhalter, cheers! Thanks for the donation, David. It'll be put to good use. Uh, did I miss anything? Ed Catter, would I camp in the Everglades? Oh yeah, I'd try it. Be a little scared of them gators because I'm not a boy that knows nothing about gators, but oh, where we at? Tom O'Connor, you'd love me in New York. New York would be fun. My wife has always kind of wanted to see like actual New York City. I've been to Chicago. I've driven my truck in Chicago. Uh, but that's been a while. JMac 1975. When am I coming to Ontario, Canada? I don't know. I would love to come to Canada. Like, and maybe hook up with a couple people up there. We would see about that when the time comes, but I don't know. Maybe this summer. We'll see as time progresses. Like, I would love to go everywhere, uh, but you know, we'll see what happens. Elcata, you got peacock bass out in the Everglades. I would love to catch a peacock. Just the markings and like how they get the big weird head on the top. I would love to catch a peacock bass. That's a bucket list fish right there, also. Tussie Mussy, cheers, happy St. Patrick's Day. Uh, Jeff Heaslip, smash that like button. Yeah, hit it, guys. I don't typically ask for that in the videos, um, but yeah, if you guys are enjoying the content when you're watching it, hit the like button. Like even if you're doing it on TV, you can still hit the like button. You know, you got to up and over and stuff like that, but that helps a lot if you hit the like button. Uh, you know, yeah, that's probably one of the biggest things. Watch the video, obviously, if you enjoy them, but definitely hit the like button if you watch it. What we got going down over yonder? Ninja Rod, how are the gas prices affecting your travel? I haven't gone anywhere super far yet, and they've come back down a little bit just over the last day or so. But I plan to do a lot of motorcycle camping this year because that will obviously be better mileage, but just plan the trips better. Like instead of on a day when I'm not camping, if I need to go do something, I'll drive to my wife's work and get her car and then go somewhere because the mileage is better. So it's just doing simple things like that, or anytime I'm out. Um, if I'm coming home from a camping trip, I'll call her and be like, "Hey, is there anything you need me to pick up, or anything like that?" Just try to add everything you can into a trip when you're out. Um, and go slow. Like if I go, the speed limits here typically on 2-lane roads is 65 miles an hour. So you can go like 70 around here. You can typically go 5 over and not have an issue. So I can run around at 70 miles an hour everywhere, and that's 13 and a half miles to the gallon. But if I go like 55, 60, I can push that mileage up quite a bit. So go slow, take it slow, enjoy the scenery. I'm missing donations. Tyler Wood Bushcraft. Cheers. See your five and raise your five. We got a bidding war going on. Ray Provencio. Just subscribe to enjoying your outdoors adventures. Cheers, Ray. Thanks for the donation. I'm glad you enjoy it. I hope you stick around. We're going to try to branch out on things instead of just solely truck camping. Just get more experiences this year doing different stuff. Um, like I've mentioned in a couple of videos, I have a hammock that I bought last summer and I've never used it. I've never put it up. I've never taken it out because I wanted it to be on video when I used it the first time. So, like, we've got a bunch of different ways that we're going to try to camp this year. And hopefully, you guys enjoy that stuff. Ken Thomas, cheers to Crazy Quady with 190 proof clear springs. Sounds like Everclear. Tim PT, have I ever seen a bear? I have not. It would be cool to see. I'd love to see one. Never seen one. Probably the biggest animal I've seen is a moose, and he was quite a ways away. Barbara Gamenci, have I got my jammies on? Yes. Well, I put everything on that I have that's green, basically. So yes, I have my pajamas on. Mills Outdoors, cheers. Thank you for the donation. Cheers, everybody. Have I ever seen wolves? Kelly Brew asked. Have I ever seen wolves? I have not, and I would love to see one because I love dogs. They're not dogs, but yes, I love animals like that. There is a wildlife safari park close to here, and I've thought many times about making a video there. And they do have, I believe, an enclosure that they have wolves kind of at the end of it. But I don't feel like my camera game is kind of on point enough for that one. I'd want somebody with me that could hold a camera because you have to drive through the safari park. Um, and I think it would be really cool in a situation like that to have a 360-degree camera, like the GoPro. GoPro has a 360 camera. If I could have that mounted on the roof, so like you can catch shots from anywhere if you want to. I don't know, like 100% I've thought about that. So in the future, we're definitely going to visit that place. But I would like that. I'm not at the point where I feel like I could do that video justice for the potential that it has. Although I feel that way for every video I put out. Uh, where are we at down here? I'm missing stuff. Cheers to all the new folks out there. If you guys have subscribed since the last live stream, since the 50K. Alexander Valorous Cheeto Chop. I don't know what that is. Are you talking about the orange helmet? Tyler Wood Bushcraft. Oh man, y'all are crazy. Thank you guys for the donations. You guys definitely don't have to do that. Peekaboo 22. Do I have any animals? Not currently. I would really, really love to get another dog, but I am married, and that's not my sole decision. Um, the last dog I had was his name was Taco. He was a Chihuahua. We got him as a rescue. He was named Taco when we got him. He was, I think, 12 years old when we got him. He was overweight. He was missing all of his teeth. We got him down to the correct weight that he needed to be. We got him off the arthritis medication, and he enjoyed his life. And God, I'm gonna get it wrong, but 16, 17, he lived for quite a while, and he was awesome, super chill Chihuahua. And he was missing like half his teeth, so his tongue always hung out the one side. I don't have a picture of him down here, but I would love to get another dog, and I would be fine with another Chihuahua, dude. I love that. I love that dog. But yeah, I got him, and here's the story to it is even better. Um, if you guys have obviously at some point, if you watch the camping videos and you've been around for a while, I wear a couple of hoodies that talk about street racing, which was from an old local street racing forum called Star City Racing. And it's where I've met a lot of people that I associate with at this point in my life. I've had some fun cars. Uh, the homie Brock that you've seen in a couple of videos. The last video that he was in, we built a thing for his Escalade. He was over at my house for a couple hours today. The homie Kelvin that printed this, he is from that forum, and there's quite a few other people that I know from that. And this guy was on that forum. His grandfather had to get rid of this dog, and I was just like, I gotta go get this dog. And I didn't ask my wife, and I was just like, I'm gonna go get this dog because it needs a place to live, you know. And we picked him up, and one of the best dogs I ever had. So yeah, like you never know where things are gonna happen and how things are gonna happen, but yeah, I would love to get another dog. KT Outdoorsman, man, cheers, man. I appreciate the donation. I really appreciate it. Uh, it's all going to go to great use. And for those of you that weren't here at the time, I've got a bunch of donation stuff that's going to go out for the giveaway, donation stuff, the giveaway. And I showed a little bit of it back previous in the live stream, so that's coming. We've got some stuff and some stuff over there. There's a good amount of things being given away. And that's all because you guys are out there supporting the channel and making my dreams come true. Where are we at down here? Peekaboo 22, you got a German Shepherd mixed with Siberian Husky. That would probably be an awesome dog to have. Old Greg, if old Greg is out there watching, he needs to get in his vehicle and bring his dogs over while my wife is not here. I can't even message him because I'm using my phone to stream. But if you know old Greg, or old Greg, if you're watching, bring your dog over. Man, if my next door neighbor was watching too, if my next door neighbor's watching, bring your dog over. Andrew Sanker do a shot of Green Bastard. I don't know if there's a shot left. You might get me to do that. Dang. And I mean, if I go up there, that I can get you guys a picture of my dog Taco Cheese. Man, I don't know if I could do that. Katarina asked, "Do I ever eat healthy?" Yes. I mean, you guys have to realize, like, I'm on a camping video. Like, I could eat super healthy, but I enjoy indulging. I'm not super out of shape. Uh, I could run a mile if I needed to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Peekaboo 22 taco cheese. Yeah, taco cheesecake. Taco cheesecake. Yeah. Hey, Andrew Sanker, half a shot is fine. All right. Give me dos momentos. Parts unknown. All right. If somebody doesn't clip this and send it to the Trailer Park Boys, I'm going to be incredibly disappointed in you. But we'll get these close up. So this was my dog Taco. We got him when he was pretty old. Oh, focus. Doesn't want to focus on the picture. But you can see his tongue's hanging out a little bit on the side. That was him laying in bed. It's not focusing very well. Maybe it's because it's focusing. Yeah, it was trying to focus on the green bastard's eyes, maybe. I don't know. And there he is laying in. Man, why is it not focusing? That is annoying. Anyways, there he is. That was on our last camping trip together. He is snuggled up in the front handlebar basket on my wife's bicycle. He's an old man at that point, but that was my taco cheese. We'll set him up right there. Okay. Yes. Somebody better clip this out of this video somehow or the other and send this to the Trailer Park Boys. Because this is going to be bad. So it's Coney Island Saucery, Trailer Park Boys Green Bastard Verde Hot Sauce. And I've used this in a couple of videos, but it has been a while. So Coney Island Saucery Trailer Park Boys Green Bastard Hot Sauce is a verde style featuring fresh notes of cilantro and citrus teamed with garlic, earthy middle tones, ending with a jalapeno and serrano flying elbow to the throat. And for those of you that don't understand the reference, jalapeno is jalapeno on the show. And I've said that in videos, and you can't believe how many comments I've gotten that are like trying to tell me how to pronounce jalapeno, but it's jalapeno. If you ever refer to a jalapeno as a jalapeno from this point on, I shame you. It's jalapeno. And it even says jalapeno on the back of the bottle. But we're going to do a shot of hot sauce. It's very good, but it's not like, I'm probably going to turn red and start sweating. Because that's what I do. And it's not going to want to like come out of here super easy either. But there we go. Oh man. I have a hot sauce challenge over here. Next time I have some guests, we'll get into that. I probably showed this on a live stream, but we'll do this one of these days when I can get a few folks over here. But all right, y'all, we are going to do a 3/4 shot, maybe. I don't know why I'm doing this. Cheers for 55K, everybody. This is gonna like probably kill me. It's just water under the bridge. Team one more, yes. Hiccups definitely possible. As long as I don't dry heave like the chip. I will try not to. If I do that, I'll get off camera because I can't cut it out on here. Okay. Let me make sure this beer's open first, so I have something to drink. I do have water in the cooler also, but okay. Make sure this is in the shot for posterity. All right. Cheers, bottoms up. She's a spicy one. Oh, yeah. Boy, howdy. The things he'll do for the internet. But like I said before, I have met some of the best friends of my life straight from the internet. Trip, if you're out there watching, Trip messaged me the other day. I met Trip on a motorcycle forum, and he's quite a bit younger than me. I remember going to he still lived with his parents. Like, I mean, this dude was fairly young. Like, he had a Harley, but I think he was like 17 or 18. And his parents were like, and I'm like, I thought, but he's been a great friend, and his parents have been great friends to me. You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who you're gonna meet, and he's well beyond college age at this point, and he has done very well for himself. So Trip, if you're out there, cheers. But don't be afraid to meet some folks. You never know what's gonna happen. Stephen Wilkins, Steve-O dumped hot sauce in his eyeball. Yes, he did. And I'm not that hardcore, but I do subscribe to Steve-O's YouTube channel. And his podcasts are pretty good too. Stu Allen, thanks for the donation. Yeah. It's honestly, that wasn't that bad. I probably could have done a full shot, but yeah. Oh. Palmerose, now rub your eyes for even more coverage. I've done that before. Man, I like hot sauce. So I was at my in-laws, and we had chili, and I had hot sauce called After Death. And it was like 99 million on the Scoville scale. And I put some in my chili. Like, you could put one drop in a pot of chili and you could taste it. It was hot. And I put some in my bowl, and I'm eating it, and I'm sweating, and I'm loving the flavor and the burn. And I rub my eye. And at that time, I wore contacts. I've had LASIK eye surgery, LASIK. And I rubbed my eye, and that was absolutely terrible. I had to take my contacts out and obviously throw them away. But I am like in the bathroom, pulling my eyes open with the bathtub faucet on full blast, like, oh, just dying over there. It was a complete mistake on my part, and I'm about to do it again. Although I don't think I have any on my hands, but like, that was the hot sauce. It came with and I've got it in the other room. It came with a keychain that was a skull with every bottle, and it was called After Death. I don't know if it's made anymore, but it was hot stuff. All right. What is going on over yonder? That honestly, that hot sauce wasn't terrible. It is a verde. It's spicy. Like it's spicy. I could definitely eat some ice cream right now, but how many tattoos do I have? A lot. I got one in my bottom lip even. Mary Griffith, after all the hot sauce and beer, does your wife make you sleep in the basement? No. Oh man. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Uh, have I missed anything up here, up over yonder? A lot of hot sauce stuff. Yeah, it might cost me. Norm Pillaging, what's the temp up by me? I think like right now it's actually mid 40s. Currently 45 degrees and it's raining according to the internet and it sounds like it is. Low of 36 tonight, but we've got warmer temperatures on the way. Although I've got a couple plans to go different areas that may have different weather, but like coming up, our days are all in the 60s, um, and nights in like the upper 30s. So it's not too bad. Where are we at down here? Jamie, any out of state camping plans for the summer? Yeah, all over. I'm There'll be a lot of out of state stuff. Um, Norm, South Florida. I mean, I'd love to come down there. I'd love to attend one of the events at the Freedom Factory near Bradenton. I don't know where that's exactly at, but Florida is definitely on the list. Stu Allen, what's my favorite season to truck camp in? Pretty much everything. The height of summer where it's, 75 degrees overnight is not enjoyable. Not particularly enjoyable. Uh, but other than that, like it doesn't matter. Obviously, spring and summer are the best. The Outdoor Dad, cheers. Late to the show, what hot sauce was that? Trailer Park Boys, Green Verde, Green Bastard hot sauce. Green Bastard parts unknown. Mr. Krabs. Tim PT interviews about camping talk, like interviewing other people that are into the same thing. Uh, I haven't really seen anybody out and about that's kind of doing things the same way that I'm doing, but in the future, coming forward, if I'm at a campsite and I'm talking to somebody, or if I find somebody that has like an interesting rig, I might proposition them for a video or an interview for sure. I think the content would be good, and being able to show you guys different builds would be entertaining. So yeah, that's definitely on the list of things to do. John Knapp, have I watched Tex Montana Will Survive? Yes, that is an absolutely hilarious movie. I watched it in one of my YouTube videos. One of my subscribers and supporters from Florida, actually, I believe, uh, she told me that I needed to watch that movie, and I checked it out, and it is absolutely hilarious. It is on YouTube, guys. It's a free movie on YouTube. It's called Tex Montana Will Survive. It is hilarious. If you enjoy my videos, you will find that movie very funny. It is slightly vulgar, and it is awesome. Um, and it is so on point. Like when he's down over yonder screaming establishing shot, I laughed my ass off because There's, you know, like I like to get you a shot, guys, a shot of the areas where I'm at. So yeah, I'll drive way the hell over yonder, set up a camera, drive back, drive to the camera, blah 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 blah. But like I enjoy doing that. But it's really funny in the movie. So yeah. Uh, you guys all need to watch Tex Montana Will Survive. Ash, hi from Chicago. You're one of my inspirations to start camping. That's awesome. Thanks for the donation. I hope you can get out and do it. And stay tuned to an upcoming video where we announce the actual live stream, because there's going to be pretty much everything you need to go out and go on an overnight camping trip. Pretty close. So I didn't start sweating too bad. Maybe it's because it's a green sauce and not a red one. Tony Servicek, you're slightly vulgar, Quady, but that's why we like you. I could be much worse. If it's not necessarily a bad thing, but like I cuss a lot in my personal life with my friends. Like I'll drop the F bomb every other word if I feel that it's necessary in conversation. YouTube doesn't necessarily appreciate that. And I think there's actually something in the guidelines where like you need to wait 30 seconds into the video before you start cussing. Like there's some weird stuff that in the YouTube regulations, but I cuss like a sailor when I'm around my buddies, but they're all the same way. Cody Ross, cheers. Go watch the movie. Yeah, it's awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Confused 213. Got a movie to watch after this, yes. And I actually need to go use the restroom after shotgunning that beer. I gotta pee. So enjoy the plants. Talks amongst yourselves. Keep it appropriate. And we'll probably drink one more beer. Oh, and I'll sneak peek something else. Woo! You guys couldn't see that? Ooh, couldn't see that either. All right. Let's get back into this. All right. We don't need to drink any more of that. Okay. Patricia, maybe a little bit. We'll have one more. One more Irish drink. Oh, gosh. Gotta pull those back down. Dan Triple X, what I use to power my lights. I will show you. This is what I use. I usually have it in the back of the truck, but I had it on the charging platform in here. So it's an ice hole power box there is a link in the description for them and a discount code, but it's a lithium battery. There's multiple different sizes available. They are made locally, and you've got multiple outlets. You've got USB and USB-C. Here you've got a regular 12-volt outlet, and I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I think this is called an SAE outlet. I broke the little flap off that plugs this, but it's all right. That's also your charging port, and so you can turn it on there, and you get your voltage, and that powers these plugs. And then you can turn on the glow cup, and that's used for ice fishing to glow up ice fishing jigs. That's an optional thing on these boxes. And then over here you've got some lights if you need to light up the campground or something like that. And the battery lasts a long time, and this is what I use to run the two different sets of lights that I have in the truck. I'll charge phones, charge camera batteries, along with using the I've got another little battery pack, like just a little mobile battery pack that I use. And you guys will have to stay tuned, but one of these might come with the giveaway. I can neither confirm nor deny that that is a fact. You'll have to stay tuned. You never know when it's going to happen. Cheers, Hugo. Bibs Outdoors. Yes, I saw I didn't get a chance to watch the video before it went live, but I saw that. And Foresty is another person I'd love to hang out with him someday. And do some camping, just hang out. But Jack Russells are near and dear to my heart. I had a Jack Russell growing up. God, when did we get him? Probably when I was like 10 years old. His name was Scooter. So yeah, I had a Jack Russell. I don't have any pictures here. Norm, Andy, lint from the clothes dryer and candle wax. You must be asking about the fire starters. Yes, if you check the DIY playlist, there's a video called The Best Campfire Starters or something like that. And I show how to make them right here on this desk, which is just a folding table with a sheet on it because I am classy as a motherfucker. But yeah, dryer lint, egg crate, and candle wax. Stromberg, is that taco cheese? Yes, that's taco cheese. How do you know taco cheese? We were talking about him earlier, so I had to bring him down to hang out. Isaac, I should link up with Mav on YouTube. Yes, I'd love to hang out with Mav, y'all, but we've exchanged a message or two on Instagram. I don't know if he has any idea who I am, but as far as the YouTube game goes, I'd love to hang out with the dude. You know, I have some skills. I could help him work on the Hummer if he felt that was necessary or something. But I'd love to hang out with the guy. You know, I definitely, I've checked out his videos, but we shall see. He's a big dude in the game. I'm a little guy. Where are we at down here? Anthony, if I put the names of my locations in the titles, would it help bring in stray YouTubers? I found your videos from Minnesota Twine Ball. So, not stray YouTubers. It would probably be slightly beneficial to the views on the video if I put the location and name in the title, but depending on what I'm doing or where I'm at, like I don't necessarily want to always want to put the campground that I'm at or the location that I'm at in the video. Sometimes I like to keep that private, so I don't know, it just depends. Nor many surprise guests tonight. I don't think so. Greg's not showing up. Twisty Fish. Any plans to come northeast? I mean, hopefully this year I can come out there. We'll see. I feel odd having that hat on forwards. That looks cooler. I look younger and less bald. I'm not bald, but my forehead looks less big, right? uh, Digo Red, I get you keeping the locations private. Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you're at. It's no different than like if you like to fish, like I like to fish, like you don't go telling everybody where you caught all these big fish at. You don't go telling everybody where your favorite campsite is. Or, if they're just like little small spots that you'd like to keep private, like, you know, not saying that, there's, it's a huge deal, but I have the potential to show at a minimum 55,000 people, 55,000 and a half people where I'm at. And depending on the video, you might reach 200, 300, 400,000, a million people. Do you want your favorite camping spot or your favorite fishing spot or your favorite outdoor spot? Do you want a million other people that know where that's at? Because it's going to lead to more traffic in the area. So I know there's a lot of people that are bummed that I don't tell where I'm at every single time, but like you can tell some of these spots, like I don't want to blow that up for everybody else. Um, there's probably a lot of people that love those areas because nobody else goes there. They're more private, just like I do. So I don't want to go tell everybody where those spots are at. So if that's just what it is. Sometimes I'll say it, if it's a big area. Sometimes if I'm out of state, I'll say it, but yeah, I don't particularly like to give away the camping location. So it's going fast down here. Glenn Tucker, any viewer Merrill? None tonight. None tonight. Buster Merritt, I don't have a Facebook page. Probably something I should do. I have a Facebook profile, like a personal one, and I get a lot of friend requests. So if you guys have sent me a friend request, just hit the follow button. If you find me on Facebook, just hit the follow button. Don't like it's more for like family and stuff at this point. So I haven't accepted a friend request in a lot of time, and I'm not trying to be a dick or a douche about it, but yeah, there's plenty of public stuff out there. Yeah, I'm on Instagram too. Crazy underscore Quady. That's where I would suggest you follow me on a separate social media platform at this point. I have thought about starting just like creating a second channel as a backup and maybe just like random shit posting, but we'll see as far as YouTube goes. Norm, any plans for drone video shots in the new videos? If my dumbass would ever get a drone license, I have a drone. I just have not got the license. Dimitri Kirilov, when's the next camping video? Probably Sunday night, maybe Saturday night, but probably Sunday night. I don't have anything on deck. So we'll see what happens. Peekaboo, do I have a TikTok? No. Team one more. Yes, we're gonna approve that comment. You don't like shit hawks, they're everywhere. Ooh, that burp had some hot sauce in it. Where are we at? Wild, I'm not gonna. I guess I can show that. It's not bad. I've I've had to speak personally with a local FAA because somebody reported me in a previous video for flying my drone. So, yeah, I don't want to do any Fed time. I am good on that. So we'll not do that. Peekaboo, do I have a favorite football team? No, I don't. I don't watch football. I'll watch a Huskers game, a Nebraska game, but other than that, I don't follow. I don't really follow any major mainstream sports or anything like that. Twerk. Am I employed anywhere? Yeah, YouTube. Oh man. PA Niner fan. Are those rockers holding? Getting any scratches? I haven't noticed any rock chips or anything yet. I'm sure it's inevitable given the situation, but honestly, I'd like to put in some like rock sliders or something. I don't know if I'd ever actually use them, but that would cover up a lot of that. Twisty Fish. If you listen to Jelly Roll, he's going to be at Red Rocks in October. I do, and I saw that. That would be a cool show to hit. But Julian Benson, do you ever sing or play any instruments? I played guitar, and I've got an acoustic upstairs, but God, it's been years since I've touched it. I couldn't do it. I can keep a beat on a set of drums, but that's a bit past my thing. What was my job before YouTube? Directly before this, I managed a powder coating operation for a data center PDU manufacturing company. I don't know if I want to necessarily say managed. Team lead, maybe, is what they would have called it. But I did many things with that company. I worked for them for a long time. I've worked as a private contractor. I've done a bunch of different stuff. Tyler, Red Rock, no, Red Rock's, I think Red Rock's Colorado. Team one more. Do I think I'll ever do the underneath storage with drawers or stay the same setup? I'd like to do a drawer setup, possibly. Um, but with the way everything kind of fits together to fit the things that I want to fit under there, it may it would make me lose headroom, and I don't want to lose any headroom. So I don't plan to do any of that right away. If I can agree to myself in in a design in my head that maybe I'd consider it. I bought a bunch of plywood. I've got plywood in the garage, and I think I mentioned that in the last live stream. But I just couldn't figure out any way to do it to fit the things that I wanted to fit that didn't make me lose like an inch or two of headroom, which is a big deal in a small space like that. So I'm not going to do anything um, unless I built a whole new topper or camper on the back. So who knows what will happen in the future. Carl Myers, favorite Trailer Park Boys episode. I can't say I have a favorite episode. My favorite experience is I got to see Trailer Park Boys do a live show in Kansas City shortly before Mr. Leahy, Mr. Dunsworth, shortly before he died. My wife and I went and saw that. We sat front row, and Mr. Leahy's liquor bottle hit me, like it went rolling across the stage and it hit me, and I picked it up and I handed it back to Julian. So that's the memory I have. That's the best memory I have. I saw them live, front row, when Mr. Leahy was still alive, Mr. Dunsworth. So yeah. Glenn Tucker, did I buy my topper new? Yes, I did. Ordered it brand new, 2015, um, with the carpet and everything. If I was going to do it again, I would get the windows on the side so I could open them up and grab stuff. Although it's not really necessary, it would just be nice to be able to open the whole thing up. But if I didn't do that, the one thing that I wouldn't mind having for what I do is they have, at least Lear, because my topper's a Lear. They have like metal grates that you can put on the inside of the windows that cover the screen. So if you have dogs in the back and you wanted to have the windows open, that would be nice to have. Because if you're worried about security and it's the summer and you have your windows open, all I got to do is push my hand through that screen and, I'm inside your topper. Like, I'm not a super slim dude, but I could probably crawl through the side window if I push the screen out if it was necessary. So there's covers on there. You can order covers. Maybe there's other manufacturers that you can order covers through that go on the inside. That would probably be on my list of things. But uh, where we at over yonder? Uh, Stephen Wilkin, how's your buddy coming along with the Sprinter van? He's got a bunch of stuff done to it. We'll hook up with him again in the future. Mary Griffith, is there a way to elevate your truck shell and not lose stability? There's a couple different companies out there, and I can't remember the name of it, but there's a company that where you can buy like a top. Is it Topper Easy Lift? And it lifts the topper, and it's got basically like a tent area, so it's kind of like a pop up uh, truck, like a pop up camper. But I don't think it would raise it high enough, and I've looked at them. I don't think it would raise it high enough where I could stand up. And like there's no cab over or anything. It just raises the topper up like a foot and a half or 2 feet, and there's tent material in between. So for me, it's not incredibly beneficial. Like I'm not going to do anything else. Like I'm not going to upgrade the camper on that thing unless I can stand up. And that would probably have to be a pop-up camper at some point. But it doesn't make any sense to me to do any changes unless I can stand. And so, do I do something to that, or do I add something else that I could stand in, or at the bare minimum, move from the driver's seat to the sleeping area without having to get out like a van? I don't know. We'll see. But where are we at down here? Tyler Wood Bushcraft. I just need 4 inches. 4 more inches. I've heard that many, many times in my life. That was a completely out of context comment that I didn't see the other one for, but yeah. Russell Christian, Topper Easy Lift will add 17 and a half inches. Yeah. Like I can't stand in that. So other than being able to run like a taller bed that would allow me to carry more stuff underneath of it, just doesn't make sense. I can't stand. What's the point? I'll be able to stand. My legs will be straight, and I'll still be crouched over. It just doesn't make sense to me to do anything like that. It has to be something that I could completely stand up in, or it just there's no point in doing it. I don't know, unless it's some wild vehicle like Mav's Hummer. He can't stand straight up, but if I could go buy a Hummer like that right now, I'd probably do it. It's just completely different. Where are we at down here? Hot dog sandwich. You got the old hot dog sandwich? You got that big dog in the bun, that big wiener in your bun? Oh man. Some of y'all are crazy. Paul Slade, you don't need 91 octane. I have a stage 3 Texas Speed and Performance cam in there, a DOD delete. So my truck doesn't have the ability to go down to 4 cylinders like all the other trucks of that generation. And it's dyno tuned on 91 octane. It has to have 91. And I have spoken with the tuners and my buddy Brock that recently did some work on that, and it is not recommended with that cam to go down to a lower octane. I have to run 91. It's not the greatest, but it's the price you pay. If you like doing that stuff to your vehicles, and I enjoy modifying vehicles. I've had fast cars. I've had like a hot rod truck. I had a 1999 Dodge Dakota RT, regular cab. God, I've got an old video of that thing I could upload. Maybe I'll do that, just random, put that up here, but it's pretty sad, and it's like super potato cam. But anyways, yeah, like it has to run 91. That's it. It really needs re-geared. It's got 373s and a 4-speed. It's a bad combination. It needs at a minimum 456s with the current 4-speed transmission. If you wanted to get wild with it, you could swap in a 6-speed or an 8-speed, but then you're looking at different transmission cross members. You're looking at different like drive shafts. Also with the gear swap, it could potentially need different stall converter, a higher than stock stall converter. Like, I've looked into all of this. I've talked with some buddies who really know what they're talking about. Like, it needs a gear swap, and it needs a slightly taller stall, and that truck would be a ripper. It's got a lot of power. It's just geared inappropriately with 35s. So, all right, we're at like 8:30. I have not opened this beer. I gotta pee again. Do we keep going? Because I'm gonna have to pee. Cheers. I gotta pee. Play nice. All right. Oh, Uncle Justin, I did not fart, but oh man, Barbara Comanche. I don't know if you can hear me peeing. That's kind of comical, and no, I cannot hear you guys at all. If I turned this way up, I'd hear myself. That's kind of comical, and no, I cannot hear you guys at all. If I turn this way up, I'd hear myself. There's the delay I have. All right, turn that down. Oh man, Kelly Brew. I should give my cactuses goofy names. I wouldn't remember them. I can barely remember people's names, anyways. Tyler standing. What's that bottle in front of the computer? That is the Trailer Park Boys Green Bastard hot sauce that I took a shot of earlier. So you're gonna have to rewatch the live stream if you've just joined in. But we did a shot of hot sauce for St. Patrick's Day. Oh man. Matt Blank, I need googly eyes. Aren't mine googly enough as it is? JD Hanley, story on the tattoos. Yeah. Maybe when I get a new one, but not now. Jeff Heaslip, 2 shots. I don't have anything to take a shot of. Oh, 2 shots of the hot sauce? No. Rich, I've got the other hot sauce too. John Malerba, what do I make the fire starters out of? It's an egg crate, dryer lint, and old candle wax. If you look at the DIY playlist on my channel, there is a video on how I make them, like called the best campfire starters or something like that. There's a video on the channel of how to do it. Patricia, I shaved my curls. Man, if you only saw me when I had hair down to the middle of my back, it was very curly. Ken Thomas, chug a can of beer. I could probably do that. Tim PT. Tim PT, boy, you know about that Keefy? Boy. Tim, I'll tell you what, you really know about that coffee. Much respect. All right. We might chug a beer before this is over. Jake G, do I have a favorite whiskey? I rarely drink hard liquor. If I do drink a hard liquor, it's I've enjoyed the Screwball lately. Screwball, it's a peanut butter whiskey, and I'll drink it with A&W root beer, just like you drink a Jack and Coke. Very, very good. I want to try Creek Water, which is Yellow Wolf's whiskey. I listen to a lot of Yellow Wolf. If you guys don't listen to Yellow Wolf, you're missing out. But I know you guys might not all like rap music. But I need to order a bottle of his Creek Water and put that on the channel. So, Tyler Wood Bushcraft, 100K subs equal 100 hot shots. I don't think I could do that. I couldn't do that. Maybe a few. Jeff Heaslip, do I have a P.O. box? Yeah, it should be in the video description on here. If not, check any of the other video descriptions. There is a P.O. box if you would like to send something in. Where we at down here? Monkey Puzzle Whiskey? I've never heard of that before. Robert through the green beer is we're gonna answer that because Nebraska and it's almost gone, and I will chug a beer for you guys before the end of the video. Maybe we'll shotgun that one again. This is Pharrell Irish Red Ale from Nebraska Brewing Company. I don't know if this is available anywhere else, but it's actually really good. It's considered red, and I'm German Irish, so I could have busted out the old family reunion T-shirt from 1998 that I still have, that has our name on it and a big shamrock and all that, but maybe next year. And if you guys are wine drinkers, order some wine from Quady Winery in California. there's a Quady winery in California, so check them out. All right, where are we at? Over yonder. CMAB 2SA, ever thought of a you will do something for X amount of likes video? Oh, yeah. I think anybody at this stage in the YouTube world has thought about that. Um, I don't know. I'm old. Like, I'm old in this game. So there's probably definitely stuff that I would do for X amount of likes. And it kind of sounds bad, but it would probably be more so because of, if I'm going to say X amount of likes and I'll go do this, it's because I know that X amount of likes leads to X amount of dollars, which would provide me the ability to do that. Which, here's the shameless plug again. If you're watching videos on a regular basis, make sure you like the videos, because that inevitably leads into more dollar signs, which allows me to go out and do more things. Um, if I continue to do this on a regular basis, and try to, like, I really want to upload more again every other day, but it takes longer trips to do that, and that obviously takes dollar signs. So um, YouTube is profitable. I'm not asking for donations or anything along those lines. Um, but yeah, it definitely takes money to do things, especially right now. Like, everything is more expensive. And another tidbit, like, there's close to $1,000 worth of stuff for the giveaway. So make sure you stay tuned for those videos. And like I said, it's going to be just randomly in a video that I announced the giveaway. So you have to make sure you're actually watching. Where are we at down here? Logan 1970. It seems like you never go to the bathroom in your camping videos. Not that anybody would want to see, but where do you take care of business when camping in your truck? So, a lot of times there is typically a primitive, like an outhouse style camp bathroom at a lot of the videos that I'm in. Um, Not the last video where I went fishing, but the video prior to that, if I'm correct, you can see the little outhouse, and I filmed a part with that, but I didn't put it in the video. I film entirely too much. Like, I could put out a 2-hour video every time I put out a video. But other than that, like, I pee outside. If you gotta pee, like, I got no problem peeing outside, or you use the outhouse. And if you gotta go number two, either you you dig a hole and you poop in it and you cover it up, or you poop in a bag, or you use the outhouse. Like, if you got to pack it in, pack it out, you got to poop in a bag. And a lot of places are like that, where you can't dig a hole, or you can't do something like that. So it all depends on what you do. I don't have like any kind of toilet or anything like that. If I have to poop in a bag, it is like a scent lock trash bag or whatever. Like, you could put it on the floor and you can't smell it. Not that I do that. If I do that, it goes outside of the truck immediately. But um, that's what you do. Put your butt over a trash bag and let her go. Rich, thanks for the donation. I appreciate it, Rich. Cheers. Where are we at down here? Uncle Justin, Quady drops a deuce. Yes, I could do a video on that, but it's not YouTube appropriate. Maybe that's where I need to respond to the email from Patreon and accept their offer to join the platform. And you guys can pay for a Patreon video of a slightly obscured me pooping into a bag. But that's not really my thing. Oh man. Tyler Wood Bushcraft. No. I'll show the comment, but I'm probably not going to do that. Patricia Ridley, Quady got me drinking Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I love the Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and uh, right before I started the video, I ate some Dunkin' Donuts donut holes that they sell pre-packed because I haven't had anything for supper yet. So Ben S10, fine, I won't talk about it anymore. I got to show that Justin, Uncle Justin. I mean, it's a part of everything, and I get asked the question a lot, y'all. It's not something I don't want to answer that in every live stream or every video that I put out. Uh, and for you guys that are watching the videos, like, I'm sorry if I don't respond to every comment, but I get a lot of the same questions, a lot of the same comments, and it just, like, I can only respond to that so many times per video because a lot of people will ask the same questions. So maybe look through that stuff and you might see the answer to your question. Um, but yeah, like it's a part of it. If you got to go in a bag, you got to do it. And that's why many times I will have as far as, having to pee, keep a bottle, something that you can pee inside of and empty at a later date into a toilet or outside somewhere if you have to. Anando, how did I carpet my tailgate so nicely? I have a bed rug in there, so you can buy those for pretty much every single truck on the market. I might be wrong if you're in some smaller areas with some like different makes, but every major make and model in the United States, they're gonna make a bed rug for, and you buy it from them. It's a few $100s. It velcros in. Mine is all padded inside the bed because your bed has the wavy spots in it, and it's padded so that it's flat and it's very comfortable. Um, you could you could do something like that yourself if you really really wanted to, but time is money, and to pay for that or to find a used one, which you could probably do if you were shopping it on budget, you could do it. So bed rug. I would highly recommend it. Even if you put a bed rug in and you put a piece of rubber over the floor, like just the slight insulation factor and the sound deadening fact that it has, I would say it's worth it. And bed rug, if you're watching, sponsor the video. Chanel Ward, hi from New Zealand. Cheers. J4331 macaroni with the chicken strips. Oh, I know the meme, boy. Oh, Team One More. Did I ever get a different burner for cooking with the jet boil? Yes, I have the little attachment, but I have not used it yet. Um, One of these days we'll need it, but I got it, so I can put a regular pan on my jet boil now. Brian Curbs, what's the name of the hot sauce that you use? I use anything, pretty much anything and everything. I will try any kind of hot sauce. The one we have sitting right here that I took a shot of earlier in the live stream that you'll have to try to find if you didn't see it. This is Trailer Park Boys Green Bastard hot sauce from Coney Island Saucery. All right, where are we at down here? Uh, Alberto Ramirez, what's the name of the coffee that I usually drink? I'll drink pretty much anything. I prefer instant. Um, Somebody did send in a French press that I've used in a video, but I don't like to carry it in the truck because it's glass and I don't want to break it. Um, I'll drink any instant anything like that. Like I don't have a specific. If I go to the store and want to buy a cold coffee and iced coffee, Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee is the best. Uh, that's where I'm at with that. Creole Florida Living, holla when you headed to Florida. Maybe this summer. Maybe if I blow up and I can get a invite from Cleater to go sleep in the middle of the Freedom Factory on the burnout pad, just park out there in the middle of the night. Like, I'd be for that. I'll sweep the floors at the Freedom Factory for a week and clean the bathrooms if I camp out there in the middle of the burnout pad in the middle of the track. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Like, yes, I will clean his bathrooms and work an event just for the opportunity to sleep in the middle of that track. That would be amazing. Time is money. CMAB 2SA beer and breakfast episode. Maybe like I'll drink a mimosa. I am all about the mimosas. I will drink a mimosa any day of the week if you put that in front of me. But we could do that. I talked about in the last live stream just doing a breakfast, like waking up at camp, because my videos are kind of like get to camp, start a fire, make dinner, go to bed. I understand that they're kind of the same, but I also follow the algorithms and what's popular and what's working for my channel. YouTube provides us with a lot of information as to what works good, so you got to follow that also to be successful. But we will definitely do more of that. There's going to be a lot more different camping stuff coming this summer. So yeah, we'll do some different stuff. J4R1331. If you had a chance, would you go stealth camping with Steve Wallace? Without a second thought. I've been watching Steve for a long time, and I would love the opportunity to camp with him. I mean, hell, I'd sit in the background and just watch him film a video if I could hang out, you know. Do I have another? Well, I think we're going to get close to ending this one out. Somebody said to chug a beer. I think we're going to chug a beer and we are going to close this one out. I really hope you guys are enjoying all the content. I try to get to as many comments as I can. If you guys are enjoying everything, obviously I probably did it more on this live stream than anywhere else. But if you're watching the videos on a regular basis, definitely hit the like button. That helps a shit ton, a metric shit ton if you hit the like button. Commenting helps. I'm sorry if I don't get back to your comment. I get a lot of comments on the new videos, and there's a lot of old videos, and they still get comments on a regular basis, and Instagram. And I'll be honest, I don't know how some of these guys manage everything. I don't have any, like, it's just me. So sometimes to try to get back to everybody is a pain. I don't respond to as many messages as I probably should, and sometimes I do feel a little bad about that. But some of it's for my own sanity. Like, I gotta keep a little bit of a private life at some point. So I hope you guys understand that. But I love you guys. Like, I don't know. Should we shotgun this? Or do you want me to drink this slowly and hang out for another half hour? Where are we at? I'm gonna wait. Shotgun or 30 more minutes. Shotgun it. All right. I got 2 shotguns. We're shotgunning the beer. Found the best dangler on here. And like I said, stay tuned. I have close to $1,000 worth of items for the giveaway. I appreciate everybody hanging out and subscribing and supporting the channel and all the donations. And we'll get this live stream. We'll get the giveaway out hopefully within the next week. It's some good stuff. I'm kind of jelly of a couple of things that you guys are getting, and you got, lots of stuff, good stuff, and we'll shotgun this beer, and we'll yeah, let's do this. Not spill it on myself like I did the last one. Palmeiros, I can't show that, and I'm not going to do that. I've never done that. And that one is gone. Cheers, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Next video will probably be Sunday. As much as I would like to put it out on Saturday night, it's probably going to be Sunday night, so I can get a little bit ahead and get it into next week, because I do have a trip planned with my wife, and I will film some of that. She'll probably be behind the camera talking shit, which is perfectly fine with me. But I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Cheers, and thanks to everybody that's donated. Like, you guys are awesome. And make sure you're just watching through the camping videos, because there's going to be a giveaway announced, but I want it to be for the ones that are watching. And like I said in the live stream, if you're watching the videos, make sure you hit the like button. If you watched a video in the past and you haven't hit the like button on that video, go back and watch it again and hit the like button, because that helps a lot. That's the biggest thing. Really, hit the like button, watch the video if you like it. And I love y'all, and I'd love to meet more of you people. And yeah, maybe we'll get a pup, taco cheese, and some plants. And I gotta go before I get sentimental. I love you guys.